Why am I in bed for so long? Oh my gosh! Hey guys, and welcome back to the VISOCraft server. Finally, I have arrived. It's been like 2 weeks actually since my last episode, and I do apologize for that. I would explain exactly where I have been. I've been away, and it's pretty simple as that. I did a video just before I went away, and I totally forgot to upload it. So when I was away, I didn't have it to like publish on the channel, which is like a noob move. What the balls? They're so weird. That's been happening like a few times today. Okay, so there's a few things I want to go over today, and I've been working on the Nether Hub too, so I want to show you that. But there's something I want to show you down here that I did talk about in the video that was meant to go on the channel when I was away, but it didn't upload, so I'm going to have to just go over it quite briefly. Down here, I've got a design competition. Everyone on the server is invited. I assume everyone who is in part of the Skype group saw my message. I've actually got a document with information about this on here, so people can read it if they're not available. So there's 7 plots here. There's 2 plots that have been built on, which I'll go and show you in just a moment. And the idea is to build something in theme with a pirate bay right here. It could be anything really. Kind of fitting in theme though. It doesn't have to be too much in theme. That's Nemson's one there, the beacon, which I'll show you in just a moment. And that was Paddy here. So we got some plots. I'm going to put a build here too. I'm going to put a build right there. As you can see, I've been making structures, trying to figure out some specific pattern that's going to be in it. So we will do this build today. The criteria for the build is that it has to be 7 by 7, and you can have 1 block overhang. So 1 block overhang means you're allowed to do this. So the 7 by 7 stops here, and then this is the overhang space, and Nemson's got an overhang here. I watched Nemson's video on this, and I was really surprised. I really like this. I've never seen Nemson sort of build. I mean, I've seen his base back, but I've never seen him do this sort of how would I do it? It's really higgledy-piggledy, and it's really different to his natural building style over at his base, but he's done really well here. You got inspired by Lord of the Rings to create this. If you've ever seen Lord of the Rings, I don't know which film it is. There's a numerous number of films, So this is the beacon that is lit on fire to warn people within a huge range. The idea is that there's a watcher on the tower, and if he sees a beacon in the distance, because it's all done with eyesight, if he sees a light, he has to light his torch regardless, and then the next person will have to light their torch, and they're placed in a distance between each other so that you can see they're at their furthest but still visible with the naked eye, which is pretty cool. Okay, so this is Paddy's design. It is a ship that has been converted into a house. So you can see there's a mast here with a light or on top. This is the bow of the boat. Is that the right word to say? I don't know. This is the back end of the ship. You can recognize this. So this is the captain quarters in there, obviously. And these rooms in here, they're quite small, but I think considering the amount of space that I gave Paddy for this, he has really optimized it as best as he could, and it is pretty smexy. Check, you can go up here. Then you've got this is meant to be the wheel for the ship, I guess, and then you can come up here. And this is the sail, the wool, and then up here is the bed. That is pretty sweet. I didn't know what I was going to do for today's build, I guess, or the build here. Whoops, let's get out. I'm just trigger happy with the jump key at the moment. But I'm going to choose this one here, and I'm going to take a little bit of inspiration from Paddy's. He has inspired me. So these structures that I've been building here are just to test a specific type of curve, and I think I figured out the curve that I'm looking for, but I'll explain more about the theme of my build in just a moment. But it is inspired by Paddy's, but it's only one element of the ship, if you know what I mean. So that's the inspiration, the ship, but it's not going to look anything like his. Okay, so let's go to the Nether hub, because I've been really busy over here. These chickens, man, they don't cook as often as they used to anymore. Okay, let's go in here. And if my microphone's really loud today, let me know in the comments, because I've got the pop shield off it. That's my junk. I want that to despawn. Okay, so look. And there's a big chunk loading error right by here. I get them quite regular for the roof of the Nether now. I don't know what it is. But as you can see, I've started padding it out with some clay. I've got a pattern in the ceiling, which I'm not too happy about at the moment. I think there's too many variations of colours in there. And there's no definitive pattern that your eye can sort of capture from it. So I'm going to have to get back up here once I finish these sections here. And I'm going to have to start stripping out some of the colours and sticking with some main colours. I think the main colours here is the lime green and the standard green, which is not too bad. That's why there's a huge cactus farm just outside the portal at spawn, because I've been getting cactus, if anyone on the server's been wondering and who's watching the video. So I've got this little arch by here, and I've done it on all 4 sides, which I think is quite nice. There's like an arch here, which is not too smooth, so what I'm going to have to do is redo this bit by here. I mean, they're all perfectly the same. I've spent so much time making sure that every block is like as symmetrical as it can, given the actual shape that I've given myself, and it's not actually there's no real center point here, so this has been quite challenging, but I'm doing quite well. If you just look at these at a glance, they look perfect, don't they? But they're not. If you look at this one, here's the, say this is the center block, and you can follow it all the way out at a diagonal fashion. Same over here. And then I've got these hanging lanterns that are inspired by Japanese lamps. I want to put some... What I want to do is have this one at its highest, so we'll keep that one there. And then I want this one to be like 2 blocks lower, 2 blocks lower, and same and same. So eventually this lantern here will kind of be at this height by here, which I think would be kind of nice. So it's got this sort of... It'll go like this and spiral around at the same time, which I think is going to be quite nice. Started mapping out these areas here. Yellow means available, I guess, so I decided to color coordinate that. So yeah, the next thing to do is probably just to smooth these. The larger semicircles are here, and then after that, if you look directly up, it's kind of like 2 eyes at the moment, one here and one here. But after putting like the clay and stuff here, there's like this circle that is kind of appeared here. So I'm thinking about is that the right word? Embossing? Or maybe making it look like there is like an eyeball in the ceiling looking down, I guess. Something like that, maybe. Not too sure. But I don't want the clay to get overwhelming also, so I might get some stone bricks and put in here. Oh my god, these gas sounds. Okay, let's get the hell out of the Nether. Once you're in here for so long, so many spawn on the outside that it's just the most noisiest experience ever. Okay, so we're back in the overworld now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my materials ready. I'm not going to spend too much time building on camera. I'm probably going to do some jump cuts. I'll probably pan back once I, hit milestones within the build. But I think before we do this little jump cut, let's just grab plenty of wood. Oh, what am I doing? I put my junk in here too. Okay, we've got 2 chests. Let's just head on down. So my inspiration is from Paddy's, because I think he's onto a really good theme right there. And I wanted to not take his idea essentially, but just get some inspiration. The fact that he's using the bow of the ship, if you know what I mean. So I was thinking, let's just do this. If you pretend, I'm just going to do this really quickly. It's not going to look anything like a ship bit, but just for... Okay, so if you could pretend that is the shape of the ship, and it's like pointing up out the ground, and then I can have the roof coming like outwards from this, if you get me. Something like that. But also I could do this in a diagonal fashion too, which I think I'm going to go with. So if we do that, we could do it like that, and then what I can do is just copy this here and then sort of just enhance it so it looks like there's a ship in the ground placed diagonally within the plot, and then have the roof come out from it. I'll be surprised if you understood what I just said then, but I'm going to jump cut now, guys, and I'll give you a progress report. I need to get my diamond axe as well, so I'll be right back. Bonjour, monsieur. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, this is the shape I was trying to explain. So there we go. We've got kind of like a boat shape in a diagonal fashion. I keep looking behind me just in case there's mobs. I just literally logged in. It's nighttime now. So there we go. This is like a skeleton of a boat. So we need to enhance this and then incorporate a roof. Walls here, of course. Maybe some windows. And I think that is going to be quite nice. I'm going to keep it minimal though. I'm not going to go too far, you know, too overboard, but let's experiment with some blocks right now just to get you guys involved. I already had some stairs on me, so let's try these. Coming from the center. The thing is, I want to try and keep some logs on display just to enhance the build, I guess. So this is a play around right now. See, this one works, but that one does not. I can't get the top one back neither. So how do I connect that? Maybe a half slab. See, I think I'm patching in too much right now. I think I'm gonna stick with this initial shape right here. So let's just get some cobblestone on the bar. You want to put 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's grab that. And then in between here, I want to apply a different color of wood to enhance the spines of the ship, I guess. So let's go back to my shop and see if we've got any dark oak or some spruce. We should have spruce or dark oak, one or the other. Well, we'll have both actually, because this is my builder's shop. Okay, let's grab those. I've noticed some people have been brewing potions too, and I did have a few sales in here. But my profits have been spent on other businesses around here, so that's quite cool. I like that. It's kind of fair trade, you know? You trade, you earn your money, and you spend your money on other trade from other people's shops, so that is such a great communal thing. Whoops. There we go. That's definitely enhancing the ship. So we'll go with this theme. 4, 1. Oh, we can't reach that one. Oh, we can. We can. We need 2 more. Oh no! I placed it wrong. You can imagine how much stress I had when I was building the roof of the hub. Oh my, that took a long time. Yeah, let's go and get some more spruce. And I think that really does make it nice. I mean, I don't mind if it takes away from the boat. I mean, the initial shape of the boat is there, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Let's put the dark oak back. Okay. Oop. Over we go. So how about the roof? Curved roof or flat roof? 1, 2. That's perfect. Put that back. I can still remember how to play Minecraft. That's a bonus in itself. When I came back from having like 2 weeks away, I was like so weird, like playing on the computer, like using the mouse and stuff. It was like so. It was like almost alien to me again. But you know, I've got there in the end. We've got there. Okay, so let's go here. We want to put. Well, I was hoping to. I only did. No, we got some never crack. Can't beat a good bit of never crack. Okay, let's see how this looks. Ouchie! Perfect. So, let's put this here. I'm thinking about using stone brick in combination with cobble. That was such a dirt placement. So we're going to put cobble here, just to break up the shape, I guess, because this is obviously made out of a boat, so it's kind of DIY. So I assume the person who made this, myself obviously, but in, you know, putting this into situation, I assume the person who really would make something like this DIY'd it, and it's kind of patchy, and there's patchy bits in it. So we still got one block overhang here, as you can see. So let's put this back. I think I'll grab some of these. I just enhance this bit by here. I have some much. What would you put in a store like this, or a house? It would have to be, it's kind of like a welcome build into the area. Let me just check if I'm recording. Yes. It's kind of a welcome area to the, welcome build into the area. So maybe maybe I could do some slight retail in here. Some slight retail therapy. Do I need smooth stone? No. Let's grab this. Let's bulk that a little bit. And I think we should pull this all the way down. And then we want to put a bit of mossy in here too. Let's pull this one all the way down to the ground. Maybe... do I have any more stairs? I don't. That netherrack falling is kind of annoying me right now. Oh yeah, one thing, I did mention this before I cut. How does my microphone sound with no pop shield on it? I'm really curious to find out what you think about that. When you listen to yourself, I mean, I don't watch my own videos, that would be so sad. But sometimes when you listen to yourself, as you do when you do commentary, because you want to make sure that you sound your best, sometimes you kind of lose the plot. And by that, I mean you always think you sound half decent when you don't. So it's always nice to get some level of feedback, because I don't want to nag at other people, but sometimes people sound shit and they don't know they sound shit. So it's always nice to get that sort of level of feedback. You know, there's no harm in telling someone they sound shit if they really do sound shit, like quality wise now. So if you would like to fill me on that, just let me know. Okay, so we want to just randomize the floor. I want to put some wood on the floor, of course. Let's put 2 of these in here. Okay, so I think dark wood for the floor would be quite nice. So let's go with the spruce again. We've got plenty of spruce. Maybe this could be like a secondary fishing shop. Maybe I can just put some free rods in here for the guys. You know, and if maybe a bit of fish in here, a little bit of furnace edge. That's not even a word, but whatever floats your boat. Okay, let's put that here too. So this is coming along quite nice. This kind of looks shelfy. So we should enhance the shelfiness of this. Okay, so what I'm going to do one more jump cut. I don't want today's episode to be too long, but as you can see, if you want to follow this design yourself, because a lot of people do like following my designs, it's you know, it's not too hard to work out really. Let's try a little bit of this. But the skeleton of the ship needs to still be obvious, though. I mean, actually, it doesn't need to be too obvious. I mean, we've got the boat structure in here. We'll just build on the boat structure, but you know that there is a boat structure in here, and I've built on it. So if it does, you know, change away from that, that's cool. But you know, there still is a boat feature inside it. You know, part of the build is a section of a boat, like so. Anyway, I'm gonna jump cut once more, guys, and I'll show you the finished product. So peace. See you in a moment. We are back, just doing a few finishing touches to the roof. I've moved the actual ship height up about 2 blocks also because I figured where I'm adding the new roof here, it's kind of it's going up so far that it's gonna take away the actual main shape that I took time to work on, so I want to make sure that's still available within the design. So let me just go up here and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. Also, I want to put a bit of detail on the back of this, even though you can't really see it. You know, the back facing out there. It needs to be a finished project. I can't just be half-arsed. It's like when, say for example, you made a house in Minecraft and the back end of it was up against a mountain. Would you do the final details on it, or would you just ignore it? You know? Oh, diggity damn. Maybe I can just... That'll work. So there we go, we've got this nice slanting roof going up right here, going into the boatiness. So I've got some leather too, which I can make some item frames. I want to put some rods in them actually. So let's just put that up here, so we can just have like 3 here, maybe 1 here and 1 here. That is looking quite nice. Actually, I'll take away that, and we can enhance the size just on this wall right here. Can I have you back, please? Thank you. Maybe I could like generate a map of Pirate Bay. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, so we got some string here as well, which I found just snooping around the place. And I think, if I remember correctly, this is how to make fishing rods. There we go. So we got 1 rod there. Let's make 2, of course. Well, we could make another. Yeah, let's make 2 more. Put you in here. Put you in here. Put a bit of string back in here. We'll do some of the materials just in case some people want to make, you know, make rods and stuff like that. I want to put this outside too. I know this is kind of going over the 7x7, but you can just pretend that this is not here. So we got 1. Maybe just a little pile like that. I had some vines. I'm pretty sure I had some vines here. Yep. Like this. Put some of you by here. And throw a little bit up here. Maybe here, here, whatever. And I want to make some fences too, because I want to fill the walls in with fences. I don't want to... That's my wood. I don't want to use glass because this is kind of meant to be rusticy. Rusticy, piratey thing going on. Like so. Put another one here. Put that right on top. So, I don't know. Does that look like a skeleton of a ship? It did at the beginning. Looked like a house built onto it. Or a shop front built into it, rather. Put you here, you. There's a few more things I want to grab there quickly. Ladder, some of this. Okay, so the ship needs like portholes. And I figure they can go around about by here. They could do with a lot more detail on this section of the boat, actually. Ugh. Okay, let's strip these ladders down. Oh, actually, take that back. There's one more feature of this that will make it like a ship. Is that at the front of the boat, like here, there should be a curvature like this. So I need to work on that curvature, but I think this is almost finished. So I'm going to do one more jump cut, guys. I'm going to work on the shape for the curvature here. I'm going to get some more stuff to go inside the shop, obviously. And I think I'm going to break the earth up around here. Might get rid of this ridge around here as well, even though it's within the overhang. And yeah, so I'll be back in a minute, just doing a few more last touches. So see you in a mo. Okay, so we have returned, and we have a little bit of a friendly fight going on. No, we don't. There were some skellies here, and I only shot one. They must have shot each other behind the wall and just murdered each other, and I didn't even notice. Okay, so I finished the boat shape now. I can't really put anything on here. I was hoping to get some nice little sort of quite a sharp curve up the top that you would get at the front of a boat. You know, you would get like some sort of... There is something gold up here. You know, you can get like some sort of fair maiden from the sea or something like that, or a mermaid, or like a statue of some Greek god maybe at the beginning of a boat. I was trying to do something like that, but that's okay. I padded the back out with some logs too, because I still have the one overhang block if I need to, but this is pretty much finished now. Very minimal. I hope you could see that there is a ship in here. There is a, you know, it is obviously a ship in the ground. I hope so. I hope. But anyway, guys, if you've got any suggestions for some more stuff you would like to see on the VISOCraft server, just let me know in the comments below, and we can work on that in the future. I'll tell you a little bit about what's happening on the server at the moment. We was keeping an eye out for a mushroom biome, because we want to create a survival map of, I guess, like a Hunger Games survival map, you know, like legitimately create a survival games map on the server, which would be pretty sick. I know David Brown is really hyped for that idea too, so there's going to be opportunities to film with him and the rest of the gang too. If you've got any suggestions for like community projects as well like that, just let us know, because we're always looking for ideas to bring the community closer together, and your feedback really does help out with stuff like that. Obviously, we're gonna go with stuff that people want to see. You know, that's the entire point of this. I've lost my my skill of shooting. I need to practice. Okay, what else is on the agenda? Yeah, so we found a mushroom biome. The first person to find one was going to get a statue of themselves built at spawn too. And I think Nems and some other people suggested that I should maybe seek out a location for it. And I thought, well, considering it was kind of an exploration thing, maybe... I gotta keep an eye behind me. Maybe have like some sort of statue over here on this island. So I think in the next episode we could potentially work on the statue of Blue Echo, because he discovered the mushroom biome, and try and put it by here. The only problem is, if I do like a statue of someone out of clay and wool, it's going to stand out like a sore thumb right by here. So I might try and experiment with some ideas on how to actually make someone with stone. Just use all the different types of stones and stuff like that, and see if I can get some definition. Obviously, the bigger the build, the more definition you have in it. But obviously, I don't want the statue to be too big by here. Otherwise, it's going to overshine everything down by here. It's going to be literally huge. You're going to see it from being back in spawn, like down by the... where the bed set is and stuff. So, you have to keep an eye out for that. But, you know, we can still do it. So I think the first idea would probably be to try and create something out of stone, and if it fails, we're obviously going to go with coloured wool and clay to make Blue Echo right by here. And I was thinking maybe have his hand pointing out with a finger, just poking out at sea. You know, the great discoverer he is, who discovered the mushroom biome. Also, other projects. I want to get back to my base, of course. haven't forgotten about that with all the effort I've put into it and the help I've had off the guys in the past. Oh, I'm stuck in a block then. This hole is here for a reason, and I can't explain to you why there is a hole here. But there was a mass murder. There was a mass murder, like, right up there. Anyway, guys, I want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for coming around. I know there's been like a 2-week gap, and I do apologize for that. I did plan for it, but I didn't get the video up to explain why there was a 2-week gap, and there was going to be a 2-week gap, so I'm gonna have to try and not derp up like that again. Okay, so let's go around and take a thumbnail screenshot of the epicness, the Juicypixel build. Oh yeah, I've got a new microphone on the way too, so I'm going to be doing a comparison video with that as well, so that's something I'm looking forward to doing. This is not too bad, it's minimal, it's kind of creative. I don't know what else to say, maybe it does the trick, who knows, but let's just do that, make sure Da Vinci's place is out of shot. F2. Brilliant. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, of course, to stay on top of the content. If you don't hit that button, you won't stay on top of the content, and you'll have to try and Google me again in the future if you want to see my videos. And yeah, simple as. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I've said this like 4 times now. Anyway, peace out. Whoa! Why is he moving so fast?
Yeah, what? OP. Damn.
Don't forget to regen if you need to. I mean,
yeah. I think I gotta run. Shit. He's aggroing me. Dang.
Did you die?
Yeah. Oh well. Ah, you got the achievement. Good man.
Whoa. That was so weird. I've never had that achievement before.
Yep. Congrats.
I'll wait for you.
Okay, I will be back soon when I get to him.